right, Elizabeth's going shopping. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is the music too loud? I'm going to cut it down anyway. Turning it off. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, Kathy. Talk to me. Give me some feedback. Noise. Loud music. You can hear my voice. Hello, Angela. You can hear me, I guess, Angela, okay? Yes. Yes, very good. Well, that's the dancing music that we love, and it's going to have to fall off. There you go. Let me see. Don't run up too quickly now, my music. Yes, boom. There we go, I think. So, good morning, everyone. I hope everybody's having a wonderful time. Angela's here today. Kathy, the cup, is in the house. She's not in the cupboard. She's out on the floor. That's our cup. She runneth over. Saren's here. Elizabeth is here. Elizabeth chimed in first today. So, Elizabeth, you get the I'm Up Early in California award. And let's see who else is in here. We have, that's a photo of Jenny on the block, or Jenny from the block. Elizabeth, Saren, Kathy, the cup. Striper, good morning, Striper. Everyone, the gang's all here. Striper, when do you fly out, and has the weather? Well, you're flying directly from where? Fort Lauderdale to Europe? Angela says hello to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, good morning, Striper. Sarah, Welsh Lassie, the classy Welsh Lassie, is lounging in her bed, sans sleepwear. I get these photos. They're in my head. No, she didn't send one of those. There's Whitney. There's Whitney chiming in on this 50 million Americans will be traveling today, if they can, but there's bad weather around in the hood, or in your hood. I should have taken a Claritin, because not only is it the day before Thanksgiving, it's Joe Daddy Wednesday, and that's the important thing. So many people probably would miss their flights to make sure, or take me with you. Yeah, why not? No, she's in your pants. Woo! If I was wearing them. But you know I'm not. Okay, you're going to be traveling no matter what. Are you going to, where are you going tomorrow, Kathy? Are you going somewhere, or tonight? What's going on? What is happening? What's everybody doing? And here's a reminder. Saren sent me a lovely photo of her holding one of these mugs. Not this one, the one with the chip on it. See, it's kind of like it needs to get to the dentist, my mug. It's got a little chip tooth there. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So, but hers is not like that. So nothing is wrong with hers. And also, nothing is wrong with Jenny on the block, if you saw her picture today. Okay, so Delilah is here this morning. That is a pleasure for all of us. Delilah, are you back home in California, in Los Angeles? We all enjoy Delilah's photographs that I put up of her in a dress that she made for herself at the American Music Awards. Someday I hope to be there. I would be her guest, but she has a boyfriend, and you know how that goes, girls. Joe Daddy takes a back seat. Yeah. You're packing to go to Vegas, to drive to Vegas. This girl lives a charmed life, everyone. Charmed life. The Music Awards. I was speaking to her. She was heading to the desert. Now she's heading back, or she's back, and now she's going to Vegas. Man, I got a party with you, cowgirl. That would be fun. Yes, the back seat, Joe Daddy. His favorite position. In the vehicle, so I don't have to drive it. I like to be in the back seat, and I like the glass to slide. I like to have a driver. Unless I'm on a shorter hole, then I use an iron, you see. So that's it. I could take this off. Yeah, I don't need to put that on. You can hear me anyway, can't you? It's just I was listening to myself, so and I wanted to hear the music, and that's what happened. So, Angelo Lucetta. Good morning, Angelo. Nice to see you. Angelo, did you meet Angela up here? She's up here. This is Angela Dalbeck. Meet Angelo Lucetta, please. All right, so when are you going to be? You're leaving soon. You can listen as you drive, can't you? Can't you? Can't you listen to me as you're driving? I had a wonderful chat this morning with my son, who many of you know lives in Europe. He's in Switzerland, and he's doing great. My daughter-in-law is doing great, and it's their first Thanksgiving in over there, and they are hosting a Thanksgiving dinner. Isn't that nice? A lot of Americans over there too, so. You're going to listen and drive. Well, don't let me distract you, if you know what I mean. You can always send me a photograph. You can send me, why don't you do that? You can send me, put the phone up, right? And turn it around so we can see, just hit the reverse thing, so we can see you driving to Las Vegas. There you go. And I will show the masses. Okay, you're going to take my dad's mother out. Isn't that your grandmother? Then we are driving to Cassville, Pennsylvania, a little town in the middle of Podunk, god-awful nowhere. What is in Cassville, Pennsylvania? Is that near the ski resorts? I used to love to go to Pennsylvania skiing. Jack Frost and Camelback and clubbing it. Yeah. There used to be a bar. Jack Frost is where you want to go to this bar, I think it is. And it's called Shenanigans. I don't know if it's still there, but oh, party happening. Yeah, really. Those people in Pennsylvania can party. They can party. I think I told this story. My sister and I were not individually in relationships with anyone, and we went to Pennsylvania, and we met some wonderful people, and they let us stay at their place all winter. Yeah. Sure, there were hookups, but, my sister and I used to travel together. We made quite the dancing couple, because I always had somebody to dance with, and they would come up to, my sister could really dance, and she taught me. She's 6 years older than me, so we would go places, and when she would go to the ladies' room, they would come up to me and say, "Hey, is that your girlfriend?" I said, "No, it's my sister," and then I would dance with them. Okay, so you're going to shower and get back. I'll he-hack. I'll he-hack. Okay, we'll look for you to he-hacking. If you're he-hacking in the shower, please make sure you film. Okay, you are an actor. I know you have cameras around. Well, I can't walk into a closet here without a camera on me. So, hair looks sexy. Whose hair? My hair. Oh, nice. Thank you. Yes, well. Angelo is here. Striper, you'll be right back. You're in and out streaming this morning. Striper, how's the new lady friend? When you come back in, everyone ask him, in case he didn't hear me. So, yeah. Big travel day here, and there's a lot of snow in the Midwest, maybe west to Midwest, and the weather's going to be just horrendous. In Denver yesterday, it was so bad they were canceling flights, which affects flights in New York. You might say, well, how could it affect a flight in New York? Because people are waiting for that plane to be emptied in New York and take people other places. So it's a disaster. That's how it works. You have two grandmothers, so I like to differentiate between the two. Though my other grandmother lives there. Oh, okay, so that's okay. So we wouldn't want to get them mixed up. Your grandmother. You could say to me, Joe, this is my grandmother, and this is my grandmother. Oh, so you have two grandmothers. That's good. I imagine you do. So, yeah. What else is happening over there? I remember, well, no, that's a long time ago. Yeah, that's a long time ago. I was talking to my son about going between countries. He apparently shops for food in France and comes back over the border. It's almost as if when I lived in Washington, D.C., I would go shop in Virginia just across the river. Interesting. All right. Are you seeing everyone's comments now, Sarah? I'm seeing everyone. And this YouTube thing, Angela keeps threatening to hook it up so I can get everywhere, but I didn't want to screw with the thing, so I actually had it set properly and came on and boom. Joe Daddy. So what else is happening? So how many of you are going away? I'm glad it's working, Sarah. How many of you are going away? Like, let's see, Kathy is going to visit grandparents. Do you visit Carrie's family? Carrie's family. Hair looks sexy. Okay. Oh no, I will be the sexy guest, if that's what you mean. No, we're going over. Maybe we'll do a little stream or some video from her grandparents' house. Angela and her grandfather, with very little help from me, but I did help some, wrote a Thanksgiving song. I don't know that I have her permission to play it today, but we'll see. And it's wrapped up tightly in a bow. When she was up there last week, and they wrote this song, she's calling me, we got the music down, so then they were to that music doing the song, and her grandfather was, my point is she recorded him last week and had to lay it over in our program here last night, and it's pretty interesting. Yes, it is. You ordered a blue light blocking glasses, and they've just been delivered. Oh, so they're like those amber things, and it's real crystal clear. As seen on TV. Is that what it was? Hello, Linda Thompson Polson. You're going to go home to see your family for Christmas, but I'll be back in the Netherlands before New Year's to celebrate it here. I don't blame you because it'll be a big old time there. Saren says we're having potluck Thanksgiving dinner at Danny's stepdaughter's house. Oh, that'll be great. And what are you bringing something as well? I'm going to bring a bottle or two of wine. I'm the only one who drinks wine in that family, if you can believe that. So I'm a cheap date at that house. You ordered the blue light, the blue blockers. It's called blue blockers, aren't they? 7 before midnight tonight, operators are standing by for blue blockers. And wait, there's more. For only shipping, you can get 2 pairs of blue block. No? Okay. Well, I'm sure everyone will have a wonderful time. I have to tell you, though, and I'm sure it's nice to see everyone, and even I'm going to go, see Angela's family, but I got to be honest. I'm thinking Delilah wins on the trip. Vegas, baby. Vegas never gets old. And can you imagine the fun? Oh, can you imagine if all of us were going to Las Vegas for Thanksgiving? Man, that would be one. And whatever happens in Vegas, we all know what happens in Vegas, and you just keep that over there in that little Vegas compartment of your head, and then we have a great time. It could be Naked Twister in a hotel suite. Think of them. Wow, no kidding. I'll provide the hotel suite. I used to go out there and other places. This is a few years ago when I was a tad better healed, and I still get offers to come out and stay free of charge for 3 nights there. It's a good deal, and that just means that I lost a boatload of money, and they think, let's get that fool back here. But if I was going with you guys, it would be more fun, because dancing. I like to dance. I like the music. I like the clubs. I like all that. And imagine if Joe Daddy walks in with an entourage of saying, 30 of my closest girlfriends. That would be wild. Okay, that's enough, Joe. You're getting carried away. Okay. During Thanksgiving, I know. Well, if I was invited, Linda, I would bring wine to your house. And if you invite me and I have to travel abroad to get there, I will have to buy wine there. Kathy alternates every Thanksgiving. Last year we went to his family's house for Thanksgiving. This year we're seeing my grandparents. I think that's fair. I think that is fair. Yep, I do. You can only spread yourself so thin. You can only spread yourself so thin. Is that how you do it? So I'm sure that you will all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. It would be fun. You're making 3 side dishes, stuff to make an appetizer. Oh, nice. You're making me hungry. Hello, Melissa. Melissa T is in the house, everyone. Say hello to Melissa T. Melissa T. No, Melissa T. Where's Claire? Oh, Claire! All right. We will come with you, dear. Everyone at the same time. It will be kind of like a mutual a mutual organization. And Eve Adams is here. Wow. Everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Not that you're in the woodwork, Eve, but, we're glad to see you here, of course. There was a time when Eve was the first one on every morning. Remember that, Eve? Yes, I know. Oh, the cup is calling Claire a sexy mama. We know that. Over there, though, she's a sexy mum. Mummy. The semester is almost over. Yay. And remind us, Eve, of what you're studying again, please. Me for possible penetration, and the rest so they can laugh because they all know. Oh, Melissa, dental school. Nice. Yeah, that'd be great. We need some dentists with us. Psychology. Oh, no, we don't need any analyzing of us. Psychology, wow. It's two smart girls. Everyone is smart. Wow, wow, wow. Psychology and dental. A dentist. A psychologist and a dentist walk into a bar. I gotta find something for that. Maybe there's a dad joke in there. Pretty much ready for Thanksgiving. I am, and it appears others are, and I've already made plans because really, if we weren't going to Angela's grandparents, we would just stay home. When Carrie and I do Thanksgiving for the first time, we will have to do a regular turkey, then a tofu turkey for Carrie. He doesn't eat meat, is that it? I say that very gingerly here because this is a very touchy crowd when you say you don't eat meat. A very condemning crowd. Black Friday shopping. Well, I was online trying to get I need over-the-ear headphones because my headphones here, they're on the ear and after a while they bother me. I ordered some and they didn't arrive, so I canceled that order. So I may just go down to the store and do it. I don't do that shopping anymore. It's all online, usually. He's vegan. Yeah, I like meat too. Bose headphones are great. I was looking at Beats headphones, but Bose are good, and Sony are they're good, and JBLs are good. I mean, there are a lot of them. I was looking for a bargain. So, we'll see what I come up with. I mean, these work fine, but after a while they bother my ear. I want them around the ear, like this. So I look like Princess Leia, my cousin. You all know that, right? Carrie Fisher. And I are related. That means I'm related to her mom. Do you know her mom's name? They have both passed on, but you know who it is, don't you know? Sarah got damp walking to school. You must have been listening to reruns of Joe Daddy. Oh, tell me it's true. Tell me, please. Scarlett? Yes. Ooh, Charlie's here. Everybody say hey to ooh, Charlie. Good to see you, Charlie. Oh, he's another one that chews on a piece of grass. I always tell Eve vegan. I always want to say chewing on a piece of, but I have to put a GR in front of ass. So it's nice to know but I already knew that about him anyway. Because I know who his woman is, and she's a bundle, that one. She is, you got to be in your top of your game with her. Or top of her game. I'm not really sure. I'll have to ask the psychologist in the house. It's nice we have a psychologist. You could do an entire thesis on this show. Could really? Come on, Eve. Easily. Mm. Now, psychiatry is the one who can prescribe drugs, right? Psychologists do everything the same thing, but without the drugs. Anne is and Clarabelle, Claire, our darling Dewey Claire. Dewey Claire, we do. And she's dewy right now. She's damp. Must be a sprinkle in the air. Workplace behavior. Kathy, the cup needs to talk to Eve. Eve, you guys might hook up on that because, seriously, Kathy has some stories, excuse me, some interesting behavioral conditions at her work between management and employees and other employees, and how one may be leaving or something like that, and how it affects the other, all those kind of things. So maybe you guys should chat, unless you've already completed it. But it's raining everywhere but in Florida. Darn. I did find something interesting for my friend Bruce and me for tomorrow morning. I know he has Thanksgiving somewhere. I don't know where he's doing it, but one of the local clubs is offering a real bargain for those that want to play, because nobody's playing because it's Thanksgiving. But depending on when I have to be up to Angela's grandparents, I might be able to fit in some holes before I go. Chew on that one, Eve, and analyze it. Okay. Workplace behavior. Well, fainting may be a part of it. Fainting could be a part of it. I once had a guy who worked for me. Excuse me. I was at a trucking company, trucking and messenger stuff in downtown Washington, D.C. And a guy came in there, and he was on crack. Not the kind of crack we like, but he was on the drug. And he was going, wow. And my assistant out from my office said, here's the thing. Our office was, you could hear people walking on the sidewalk above, downtown D.C. on K Street. And upstairs was a bank. At the time, it was, they're now Bank of America, but they were American Security Bank. And I knew the manager all the time. You know, I just send people up, so-and-so's coming up with a check, it's good, you know, that kind of thing. Well, this guy comes in, and he's like, and I see he's kind of, you know, a little agitated, too much. So my salesman walks out and says, hey, what's wrong? Boom, he hit him, he went right down. So I buzz my able assistant to call the police. But first, what does he want? He wants his money. Now, he worked yesterday, and of course he wants his check today. This is what happens when you get psychotic people. So that's not how the business was set up. You know, you work a week, the check comes the following week, but hey, we're not going to argue. So what we did was I said, write him a check. But Joe, he doesn't. I said, look, he just knocked out Rodney over here. Would you please give him a check? So she gives him a check. Here's your check. And if it isn't good, I'm coming back here for you, he says to me. I said, oh, it's golden. Just take it up to the bank. He's heading up to the bank. I call her. Says it's an emergency. Call the police. You got this guy who's coming up and blah, 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 blah. Very frightening thing. It took 4 cops to hold this guy down. Whoa, scary. And it was around Thanksgiving, so that's why I'm telling the story. Hold him down. And you know what happened the following week? I had a cold chill. I was working, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I look up through the window, and there's that guy standing there. I went, oh, man, what is that? And he comes in. I said, what's up? He says, well, I want to apologize for what happened last week. It wasn't me. I was, on drugs. I said, yeah, well, we don't do that here. He says, well, I'd just like to come back to work. I said, well, I really can't do that. Why not? He says. I said, because how's it going to look? That means anybody can go out on drugs, come here, and they stay working here. Oh, yeah, I see your point. I said, but let me recommend to you one of my good friends in the business. And I said, go see him. One of my competitors, so that ought to be good. I never knew what happened. But there are many stories that Kathy has at her place, so I think it'd be interesting for you, Eve, if you want, chat with Kathy. And she is a font of information, that cup. That's why her nickname's the Cup. She has more in there than is magical. Okay. There's always time for holes, says Claire. I know. Yeah, I don't think you can get away with that move anymore, Kathy. I don't think they allow that. Kristen Live, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. So, deviant behavior. Well, that would be that guy who has a sausage in his pants. Well, what Kathy just said. Yeah, some weird stuff. Deviant behavior. Trying to think what happened in my office that was really, no, most of it was just sexually oriented stuff. Back in the 80s, 70s and 80s, it was really great to have an office right in the city. Linda. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Here's a story. I'm somewhat ingenious, but not really anymore. Back in the day, do you guys hear this? It's a calculator, right? We lost someone's package. Now see, here's what we used to do in the old days. So you know if you lose a package. Yeah, well, okay, here's the deal. We lost a package. It was going from, let's say, Washington, D.C. to Chicago. No, New York. New York, I know. I remember the story. It was going to New York. But to save money, because they said, we want it overnight. It's no FedEx at the time, but that was a big thing. We would offer same day. And what we would do is we put a package on an airplane, physically go put it on the airplane, and it would go to Los Angeles, and I'd call up a friend of mine because we have a worldwide connection. And I would say, go pick up this package that's coming in and deliver it to Wilshire Boulevard or something like that. And that's how that industry began. That's all it was. You were networking with other delivery trucking companies around the country to get overnight stuff done. But here's what we did. We would charge for an overnight rate. It wasn't cheap like it is today, inexpensive. We charge like $30, $35 overnight. I guess it could be that, depending on the package. We $100 overnight. But here's what we did. Yes, it's going to be going on aircraft. It will be going on aircraft and it'll arrive in our in our New York office. Well, they'll keep it on and deliver it in the morning. Well, here's the thing. Nobody wants to spend that kind of money, so we put it on a bus. And the bus would travel all night. It would get there to New York, no problem. Guy picks it up at the bus station, delivers it. The client thinks that it went on an airplane because that was special. Really, you don't care at all what it's traveling on if it gets there, right? But we know certain distances, you're going to need an aircraft, not a bus. Except that this particular time, the package did not arrive in New York as was supposed to. Hey, we're here to pick up a package. No. Check the bill of lading. One of the boo-boos in my town put it on a bus to Miami. It wasn't going to arrive for 5 more hours or so in Miami. So you have to think fast. my people, you know, it goes through to get to me. It's not as easy as you can all get right to me, pick up a phone and call me. In those days, you had to go through the switch. You had to go through my customer service rep, and then it would go to Bernice, my doesn't let anything get to Joe that he doesn't need assistant, and she would say, Joe, I think you're gonna have to take this one. It's so and so, and they are so pissed. Okay, give me the story. Quick story. All right, I got this. And she's calling up. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, you've been you are a great customer. I cannot believe that would happen. I mean, we look after your merchandise particularly, you know, or we are very particular about yours, I should say. And we're always tracking them. We track them all the way. So let me pull it up on my computer. No computers. So I have my calculator here, and I have the phone here. I'm talking to her. I'm going, oh, what happened? Oh, you're not going to believe it. Let me double check this. Your package was supposed to go to New York on that flight 745. Let me check. It went on flight 746 to Miami. What? I said, look, I mean, it's the airline screw up, but let me see when it's going to arrive there. It is touching down now. So it's going to take us a little while to get it to you. We can same day it, but it doesn't look like there's a flight that will get to you in time. So I'll have it to you tomorrow morning. Okay, is that all right? It'll be there tomorrow morning. So what we did, of course, the package arrives in Miami. We fly it right to New York, and she's happy at that point. But this was my computer when I didn't even have one. It was just, I have the same machine here in front of me. You got to think fast in those days. Okay. Yes. Am I cooking tomorrow? Girlfriend, I'm always cooking. Oh, no. Food? No. I'm not doing that. Yeah, some of those stories. So you never know when somebody's going like that. I mean, it sounded perfect. And they're looking at me from my door, my office, and they're going. I'm like, I got no choice. Don't want to lose that customer. They're a good customer. And you know, they were happy. One time I had a customer sending cocaine. That's right. These are declassified stories because I don't mention anybody's name, but it goes to my guys in New York, which is probably not a good thing. But it goes up there, and this woman is on the phone. Hey, did my package get there? Did my package get there? Maybe 20 minutes before, they call me and say, Joe, you have a package going to so-and-so? Yeah. Coming from so-and-so? Yeah. You know, it's cocaine. What? Yeah. It's and it split open. There's white powder all over it. And believe me, everyone here knows what it is. I said, okay, well, what are we going to do? He's like, well, I want to sell it. No. Man, come on, man. This is a good customer of mine. You can't. So she calls back. Where is that? Where's the delivery? You know what? There's been a little mix-up. What? I put her through. She was sweating things. What? What are you talking? Well, they said it wasn't what they said it. You said it was going to be. That was terrible. That was bad. But, you know, I wanted her to sweat a little bit. So she said, What's happening? And I say, it was signed for by Mr. So-and-so. Now, today, I think you have to report that stuff. We just taped it up and sent it on its way. You don't know how much, I mean, in this country, in those days, unbeknownst to us, unless something spills, we don't check or x-ray any packages. They just go back and forth. I mean, it was the method of moving narcotics around this country. It's just ridiculous. Now they put restrictions on that stuff. You can't do it, you know. I mean, we're talking back in the 70s, but now I'm still shocked, and I don't know someone else maybe who's been on a train recently. When we were having problems at airports, I was in the business when we had to, you know, x-ray stuff. They don't x-ray stuff going in cargo. Did you know that? That was the last to be x-rayed. they checked the people and the luggage, but they were just putting luggage on in the belly of aircraft for years. Now I know it goes through X-ray. Trains. The last time I was on a train was 2 years ago to New York, and they were not scanning any packages. I know, I hope they do, because that's terrible. Anyway, we need more security in this country. Okay. Yeah, they X-ray every package, yes, but yeah, and they should today, but we would just, I mean, it was frightening. It was frightening what they were allowing. But you see, we would take a package up there. We'd pick it as like a deadline. We would be able to take it, truthful, I'm telling you the truth. We would be able to take a package right out to the plane as they're loading cargo, a package that hasn't even been scanned. And they would send it. It was unbelievable what they would do. Unbelievable. But it wasn't just me. Every carrier was doing that. Every plane was accepting, because a big push in the airlines was, it's not like they were bilking us for enough, you know, the airfares were really expensive then, that now they wanted to get the cargo industry. And before, there were just cargo aircraft. Now, there were always cargo aircraft, but there weren't many. There were commercial airlines, and the cargo holds were filled with packages from different delivery people, or just citizens walking up and say, here, I want to send this to my sister in Chicago. Okay, it's $37. Well, thanks. What is it? Christmas gifts. Oh, okay. No X-ray. It's almost unbelievable, but it's true. Yeah, anything was possible. Yeah, Eve, and they should X-ray everything. They should X-ray the people coming through, because, you know, no telling what they might be carrying in them. So, yeah, it's unbelievable. This time of year, I always think about that, because we would have so many packages. We'd have them in the office just waiting to go, and where's it going? What is it? And we would just put, because, you know, it's like when you go to the post office. I'm sending, let's say I'm sending, I don't know, whatever it is. It's all legal, but you always say, oh, it's just paper goods, or, you know, you're not sending any electronics or food or anything like that, are you? And they take your word for it. Anyway, I mean, I know security's pretty tight most places now anyway, but you can still see there are some inequities in that business. I'm glad I'm out of that business, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy business. I was in the business before they had fax machines. So, you know, I'm ancient. And any delivery you'd want. Now, I was in busy downtown Washington, D.C. on K Street, which was loaded with law firms. And so they want to get items over to Capitol Hill, the White House, wherever, all to one another. And there's no way you could do it. You couldn't be quick enough for these people. They'd have a package, and they're on the phone. Why hasn't it picked up yet? Oh, it's been 10 minutes, and we'll get it. But you said it's going to be there within 30 minutes. Well, it's only 10 minutes. But it hasn't left. It will go. I can't tell you the number of times I'd send somebody out of the office, go pick up those packages and bring them back in here. Let them sit there. And it depends. This is another thing in the business, and I'm going on this business thing. People are really crazy, and they expect something for nothing. Always. Always. We had so many times where a customer who would give us 100 deliveries a day, that's a good customer. You know, minimum $4. It was long ago. Even at $4, just walking across the street. So you're figuring about $500 a day. So they call you, boom, we drop stuff and we get it done. So you have somebody with a new client, or that does 2 packages a month on them. And I say, do we have anybody? And the dispatcher says, no, we don't have anybody. Where's Charlie? He's over there. Get him on the radio. Charlie, I want you, but they said I have to get, Charlie, you listen to me. You go over and grab this person's package, drop it first, and then I'll tell the people what happened to you going over there. Okay, Joe. They don't know. I mean, they're just supposed to do their job. I'm the one that's responsible to know which customer pays and who's the biggest one, right? Okay, so that's it. I have a French exam, so I'm off to study. Eve. Je m'appelle Joseph. Comment allez-vous? Is that right? I think so. Okay, have fun. Who really like European butter. Here at the grocery store, we have hard containers with butter in them, okay? I'm wondering if I package it. See, if it's a food product, they usually, there are a list of items that you can send. As a matter of fact, Mario, is he here? Mario sent me an Italian food crate, all right? It never reached me. I found out, and it's easy to fit. Customs holds those things up because some of the food products that you eat in your countries, those of you not here, are not allowed to be shipped to our country. And so that holds up the whole package. And they go through that stuff if it's food. Yeah. Striper's taking off. Are you leaving now? I'll be leaving soon, guys. I'll do my best to join while I'm on my trip. Have a safe, safe journey, my friend. And when you get back, or certainly in the new year, we'll have to get together down at Margaritaville. And the drinks will be on me, only if you spill it on me. But other than that, we'll go Dutch. Yes. And if you want to Skype from over there, that'd be cool. Or you have my stuff, right? You can just FaceTime. FaceTime. If you want to FaceTime, we can FaceTime. I have a very unique set of skills. All right. Ziploc in my suitcase, if it would be okay. Butter. You're going to put butter in your suitcase. Well, a lot of times you can put certain things in your suitcase that you cannot carry on your person in there. Firearms, I mean, you need to have a license, things like that. Can we all Skype at once? I have all these little things, little photographs of people, and you would have the same on your computer. It's just a 24-inch thing, but and then we could go, I could touch that one. Okay, and we're going to our correspondent in the Netherlands, Linda or Linda. Jenny, you are famous, and I'm very happy to have placed you so prominently on today's thumbnail. Not in it. You're on it. You conference call. Oh, how many people can you conference call with on Skype? All right, Striper, have a safe journey. Let us know on Skype. Just send a text, because I know you'll be busy, if you can, that you arrive safely. I have friends in Israel. I have friends everywhere. All right. Thanksgiving. Yeah, it gets returned. What is it, Linda? Nothing more annoying than your package in delay. Often, yeah. From the U.S. to the Netherlands. And of course, well, I'll get there. It gets returned, yeah. It's pretty. We take so many things for granted. Because you look at, well, remember in the old days, I do because I'm old, I had a boss once. We were traveling. We're in San Francisco. He drives the car up, right? No security. Drives the car up, parks the rental car right there, leaves the key under the mat, and as we are running to and they're holding the door open for us to go on the plane. He's got on his, humongous phone, he's got the car rental place. Listen, I had to catch my flight. Your car's out front of the hangar or wherever it was. All right, sir, we'll get it. People were more accommodating. People were more stupid. People didn't think. Now, ever since 9/11, our lives changed forever. And actually, it's unfortunate they didn't change before then. Crazy stuff. I was going on a flight to South America, and I'm having a couple cocktails with a friend of mine. And I look, and I notice that the area where I was sitting, nobody's there. I'm like, what the hell? I'm trying to say, hey, we go over there, we talk to this. Where's flight so-and-so? Sir, that's boarded. What? But it was long ago. We've got 2 passengers here waiting to go. So they bring the plane back, and we go and get on the plane. Not anymore. The moral of that story is have no cocktails with a friend, yucking it up, and think you have plenty of time. No. I have a friend of mine who missed a flight to LA. It's too hilarious, really. I mean, he missed, his wife was livid. He was going to Hawaii. He left me in Washington, D.C. He was going to meet his wife in Hawaii. What happened? Oh, yeah. He was at Dulles Airport in Washington, actually out in Virginia. And we were having cocktails, and I left. See, I got to go. Drinking, and you get in a car and go. But it was a long time ago. So I don't recommend that to anyone today. I don't do it. I will not do it. I'll have 1 beer, that's it, and I cut myself off. So he's drunk out of his mind, misses his flight. He's supposed to meet up with his wife, and from LA, they're going to Hawaii. He misses his flight to LA. Another flight is not coming until the next day. Now, I took him at the end of the day, we're drinking, he's drunk. He's drunk, and he doesn't get on his flight. And consequently, he didn't have anywhere to go, he just slept in the airport. And now he gets on, he had been drinking, he showered the day I saw him, I guess, in the morning, like it was after work type thing. And so he's drinking with me, and now he's just disheveled and, sleeping in and he gets on a flight 5.5 hours to Los Angeles. Still no shower or anything, right? He's got to wait a few hours to catch the flight out to Hawaii. His baggage is gone, right? All the way through. He's got nothing. He said it was terrible. And when he arrived in Hawaii, she didn't even come to the airport. Forget it. She said, we are leaving. We have to go. They're going from, I guess they were in Oahu going to Maui. We've got to go there that's where we have to be. So he gets over there. And the story he told me, I had to catch a flight by myself over to Maui. He says, I was disgusting, Joe. And when, I won't give her name, it doesn't matter. When she saw me, she was like 10 feet away from me and said, no, you get in that room. And oh my God, he felt terrible about that. And he tried to blame me on that one. Well, if I hadn't met up with you for drinks, hey, I left at a reasonable hour. Everybody tries to blame me. I used to be such an alibi for my friends because their wives would know, oh, Joe, he's outgoing, likes to have a good time. I can't tell you the number of times I've been asleep at home and have someone's wife call me and say, hey, is Bob with you? Well, I saw him at about 4 o'clock. It's 2 a.m. Hey, if I'm not going to do that except that I saw him then. I don't know. I hope he's all right. Let me know. Those were the old days. Not anymore. People know where you are all the time, and these things will get your butt in trouble. You're officially closing your house today. Oh, woo! That's a big deal. Good for you. I can't wait to see that house. The compound. Yeah. Well, good for you, hon. That's terrific. We're happy for you. Sorry I'm ranting on about traveling and crap, but that's the way. You can't remember? Well, you are going to have to report back then. You would be out with us. I know. See, there's nothing, it's so fun. Swanky hotels to meet. Okay. That's an old trick. I think I already went over this. Having cocktails. I would go out and have cocktails. I would go out and have a drink, and I'd go to, like the Four Seasons somewhere and have a drink there. And you meet Four Season-ish people. Doesn't make them better than anyone, but you got my drift. So I would do that. But airports were a blast. Hey, I'm flying out to go. Let's have a drink before I go. I'm a little wary of that these days, and probably given what happened with my buddies, I don't think, because you have to drink outside. I don't think you can go in with them unless you're ticketed now. So yeah. Now in Palm Beach Airport, you can there are a couple restaurants and bars before you even get into go through security. So that's good. Yeah, she loved that one. She did not. She didn't speak to me for a while. Tell me what happened. Well, I was with Joe. Don't say another word. Because he's probably used me 100 times. I don't want to hear it. I remember the first time I met his wife. It was so funny. She says, you're Joe. Yes. And he tells me later, said, well, my wife actually likes you. I thought all the times I said you were my alibi, I thought she was going to hit you. I said, because it was a lie. It was a lie. Yeah, most of the time it was a lie. You can Skype up to 50 people at once? Wow. We're going to have to maybe move Joe Daddy to Skype, and so I can see everybody sees me. I want to see all of you. I see these beautiful photos. I do. Have chatted with excuse me, many of you on the phone. I mean, Skype. I've seen many of you on Skype. I've seen some of you in magazines, but that's another story. As soon as it hits 10 a.m., you're starting. Oh, you started an hour ago, almost. One night I was drinking wine here. When I was trying to fix something. I don't know what the hell it was. I'm always trying to fix something. Speaking of fixing things, I got to go back for my neck again today. Yep, my neck is all screwed up still, but it will take a while, of course. Of course. Saren, how could you not have any wine? Well, that happens to me sometimes because I drink it all, but you need to have some wine in the house. That was the beauty of living in New York City for me. I may have mentioned this before. I would be out of something. I just looked at, oh, good, the liquor store open. I call them up. Your same order? Yes. How many bottles of that? Yes. Okay, great, thanks. Boom, it's delivered. Oh, you're on Central Time. Oh, yeah, that's right. 4 minutes and counting. I'm relegated to water or whatever's in here. It's water, not coffee. Yes, drink some wine out of this and take a photo. A photo. So that's some of the hijinks in my life. Whoa, Sarah. I like that photo with you in the glasses going, hello, Watson. But you know what they want, don't you? You know what I want. Tell them, tell everyone here, Sarah, what I want a photo of. Stand by, folks. I'm sure she'll tell you in a moment, if she's paying attention. Yeah, she's a sexy one, that Welsh lassie. The only way to control what? Not having any is don't buy it so often. What do you mean? All right, let me see. Oh, you're trying not to drink much. Okay. You often overindulge. Yeah, and join. I think you're probably in the proper side of the club here for that. Sometimes we all do, but that's okay. No, that is, thank you, a smile, not boobies. Guess, Kathy, your cup. You're going to have to take those cups off and let me see. No, no, it's a smile. You have to give me a smile. Oh, now she's pouting. I can't share these with you. If you're going to take a picture of yourself pouting, you should wear clothes because you know I'm distracted. I'm trying to do a show here, and I get these distracting photos. There it is. But you see, you need a light box because you can see, I can see in your glasses the screen. And you should always get non-glare glasses when you can. I know it happens to me too, but you should get it. See? Well, it doesn't happen so much to me, but see, I have non-glare glasses because it was necessary in the business, you know, if you're in film or anything like that. Let's see. You can't see my smile in doggy position. That's why the tattoo of the smile right at your neck. Oh man. Okay. I see Kathy wanted to run this one down in another direction. After all those insightful stories I'm telling today, she throws boobies in the mix. And I'm not one to just, you know. Well. See. Now, that got my attention, Welsh lassie. Yes, that's what mirrors are for. We know that. Because it's even more, except both are watching. Now, interestingly enough, I did a short film called Dino Blow. I highly recommend it because it has a scene similar to what Welsh Lassie is discussing. Dino Blow. I'm back, still packing. That's our Delilah. Man, we wish we were all going with you. Welcome back. Jenny on the Block is in the thumbnail today. Jenny on the Block. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, it's cheesy. Of course it's cheesy, but you know, if it floats your boat, you know. I walk into my friend's house and he has a basket hanging from his. I said, I know what that is. What doesn't your wife want to keep that out of sight? She used to, but it's such a hassle to put it up and down. I have some very interesting friends. I'm not. Oh, I'm not disagreeing with whatever they do. I mean, they can do whatever they want. Anyone is invited. Thing is, no one ever goes. That's wrong. And I will go there one day again. Oh, that's $2 I could put in a slot machine. Thank you, love. You're so sweet. She's making it rain. I'm the stripper. Oh, yeah. Come on. I'm the stripper. Oh, no. I'm not gonna. My friends sound awesome. Yeah, they're bizarre. It's the bizarre world. Yeah. Yeah, I've got some really good stories that I can tell in. I don't know if you can tell anything now. Someone can. I record a lot of things that I probably shouldn't, but I do. Yeah, so close to stripping. No, I'm not in stripping form yet. Hey there, Delilah. You're gonna have some fun in Vegas. What clubs will you be dancing? Discos, I guess they're still called. You wouldn't call them discos, but clubs for dancing. I would dance at the hotel clubs. Some of the hotels have some amazing nightclubs, a lot of action. Even at the Palazzo, where I say Palazzo and Venetian are the same place, and they have the canals in the middle, you know, and you can actually take a gondola. And they have the beautiful skies in there, and they have some clubs that are bumping, as we used to say. Yes, yes, yes. No strip clubs for me. I was talking about dance clubs. Last time I was in a strip club would have been when? Maybe a few years ago in Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach has some very good strip clubs, or did. You danced. Who was asking that question? This is interesting to me. Oh, Linda, yeah, asked that. The those with the wrenches are the boom. We call them the nut busters. Like a wrench takes a nut off of a bicycle, let's say. They are the nut busters. It's a recent name just giving to them because of the wrench, but the wrench has always been there. They are moderators, meaning they can tweak certain things if you have an issue. Now we can't. Everybody is not a moderator because you know it just wouldn't make sense. And so they've been moderators for a while now. And really, I need moderators because you know I miss stuff all the time, and Claire will jump in and say, "Okay, you screwed that up, Joe. Let me correct this for you." And Claire also runs the Facebook group, May December Society. I often forget. I don't forget, but I mean, I don't often remind everyone of why, you know, this is May December Societies. This is really, it spawned, if you will, Joe Daddy. It was Good Morning Joe, and that was nice, but it was a little too, how shall we say, lame. So Joe Daddy has, it has something. It has teeth. Because Joe Daddy has teeth. Okay. Or I'm just, crazy and delusional, but we know that too. Hey, it's getting dark in here. What happened? Where's my lights? Where's my crew? I didn't know it was that dark. Ah, well, it's because the sun probably went in. That doesn't matter. It's still me. The sun is out. You can see it hitting that pink. I can't do this because it's not a mirror. It's the opposite. The pink shirt. Lame. And I've been threatening to put a mirror up here so I can just, get it right, but no one has helped me do that. My staff is away for Thanksgiving. I gave them the whole week off. They told me about there's a new resort that's opening up, and it's really inexpensive, called Epstein Island. And evidently the person, it's no longer of use to him. So, that's what most of them are doing. Did you hear that many of the Epstein friends are kind of squirming a bit because some news may come out about them? But I'm sure a lot of it will be, they're too high up. I mean, we have Prince Andrew. Oh, yes, I love, yes. Well, quite honestly, why would you stay at his place if you know he was convicted of being a pedophile? Well, actually, it was convenient. No, shit, it was convenient. You had all these girls running around and he wasn't charging you anything. But you ruined your life. You have no morals. You bad, bad man. And another thing, William Jefferson Clinton, not from the Jeffersons, the president, is rumored to have, not rumored, he was on 20-odd flights, some of which went to the island. And the most recent girl has said, young lady who's not a young lady anymore, but she's still a lady, she's a woman, she said that, oh yes, I saw him with 2 girls at one time. Now look, I'm definitely knocking the age of those girls. Forget that. This is, forbidden, and it's gross and it's criminal. But, I mean, 2 girls at once, you can't kick a man when he's down for that, can you? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't know, but as far as we know, just really terrible. So how do you all feel about all of that? It's heinous, right? Oh yeah, yeah. That's how he was known in the 80s, Randy Andy. Oh, Randy, Epstein Island. It's a swinging place. Yes, my crew did leave early. So, hey, Mario. How are you? Ciao. So, now, it's bloody awful, it is. But Bill Clinton, oh, without a doubt, there's no denying it. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Monica Lewinsky. No, but what was she doing under your desk? Well, now that's not technically sexual relations. So that's the deal. So here we go. We have a former president who was involved with this pedophile. And I also heard, I read something, I don't know if it's true, and I don't know if any of you read it, was that Epstein would hold those things over these random, we'll call them random people's heads in order to get favors, or he liked to provide for these guys, so he always had something on them, Now that's a mean dude there. So, yeah, so they just went away for the holidays, my crew here. They did indeed. I think they were joking about the island, though. Oh, Claire, I'm with you 100% on that. There are big names involved. I mean, look at the circles he ran in. The only saving grace for the president is that he threw him out of his Mar-a-Lago resort because of his molesting, well, I don't know what touching young girls that are trying to work. And he didn't particularly like him. I don't know why. I'm glad he did. He got rid of him, but so that's the deal. Malik. Any girl interested in age gap relationship, you're 45. Well, this is kind of not really that kind of place, but you would have to get to know them. And the best way to get to know these women here is to join MayDecemberSociety.com. And I will tell you that most here, if not all, because several of them are my girlfriends, but if most here are spoken for. So, MayDecemberSociety.com, you can join, and there's a plethora of single people who are in favor of and curious, perhaps, about age gap relationships. Many couples there as well. And if you are interested in meeting someone, it's not a dating site, although we've had 3 couples, 2 are married, and a third couple that is engaged that met on this site. It's a community. Think of it as a community. It's free and it's private. It shouldn't be free. Then I'd be able to travel to Vegas, but it is. So, my friend, you may join the site, and I will be the one to let you in. Yes, but see, when you're on the site, I wouldn't take that approach. Well, I guess you could take that approach. Some guys say, I'm interested in meeting young girls. So, oh, Linda, my goodness. Linda, she's... Linda, do we have the photo? Have you been a thumbnail girl yet? We want the thumbnail girls up. I tried, Angelina Jolie, funny enough, was going to do that for me, but I said I already put her picture up, and she was like, you did, without my permission? I said, yeah, you are a celebrity. I can do that. And then she said, I'm going to put yours up in my bedroom. I said, you have my permission? And she said, yeah, it's already up. Yeah. Joe lives in this fantasy world sometimes, and Angelina Jolie is part of it. But since it's my fantasy, I can put her back at different ages. It's my deal. I'm not well. You know that. Ah. Oh, yes, we did have Linda a week ago, Linda from Netherlands, of course. What is wrong with me? Yes, well, thank you very much for doing that, Linda. And, okay, who doesn't have a Joe on their ceiling? I would have autographed it for you if you want to put it up on your ceiling. I've got one on my ceiling. I just wanted to see what the experience was like. Oh, I can see it. Yes, it's very invigorating. I love it. And I'm not so sure I want to look at 50 people unless I'm in the center. So, Claire, when you set that up and you're having a conference on Skype, and you have, let's say, 10 people, and they're all around, are you like, because it's your computer, you're like in the middle? Or can you move it around? That was a move it around gesture. It wasn't meant to be anything obscene. So is this my the Nutbusters? Are we, what speed are we at here on the how quickly? Are we a 4-second lag here? I have it in low latency. It's instantaneous when I do it. Of course it is, you moron. You're the one typing it in. Merch is now available, I might remind you, at teespring.com/MayDecemberSociety. You can go on the site or wherever you can find it. MayDecemberShop.com always comes up as a glitch. It's okay to use, but if you prefer, it says there's something wrong, but it isn't. We've ordered actually there, but teespring.com/MayDecemberSociety. Now, Jenny on the block, I suggest you get t-shirts and you give them out as Christmas gifts. Jenny on the block also, you should buy a t-shirt and you could model it. Many have many have purchased items. Boughton, isn't that town not far from you, Claire? All right, so you purchase a t-shirt, you have a photo in your area, you're in Arizona, something that is Arizonish. Maybe with a tumbling weed or perhaps a road runner, if you can catch one. Take a picture, and then I can put it up and it can go in my on my wall. So Jenny, I'm thinking get a small get a petite, extra small t-shirt and give me that photo. That'd be nice. Seriously though, you should do that. You get a t-shirt and whatever size that you want, and you just send a selfie, and we really enjoy that. And that's for everyone, by the way. All right? Many of you have been here a long time and haven't done that yet. Many of you. Why, I oughta. So do that. Jenny on the block. Maybe you could take a photo of you in a t-shirt on the block. They actually are perfect. If you get a little large one, it's a perfect over bikini t-shirt. Or over topless t-shirt. Oh yes, and yes, however exciting you want to make the look, please. There's no objection from the crew. Very quick. Very quick. Oh yes, you know. Well, I had to make this a little faster because, you know, the entire list of text that, you know, in the chat would go by, and invariably it would be Sonia saying, Joe, you need to look up. Like Kathy does it too. Kathy'd say, Joe, I'm trying to get your attention 15 times. She'd send me a text. She's a very persistent one, Carrie. You better watch her. Good for you, YouTube. Bad for other things. He was hubby. Okay. Always on top. Who's always on top? Who doesn't have a big Joe on their ceiling? Whoops, I am behind. You are a minx, you are, that Claire. Email you for direction. Come on, you guys. By the way, anything you send, I'll open up on live if you want, or do a video. If it's something that can sustain a video, or maybe several things, we can do a big video. Angela and I can, or I will do something for you myself. Something intimate and discreet. I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds good. Latency. We have a fast latency. It's low latency. There's ultra low, Claire, but we don't need that yet. We don't need that one. Yes, I'm looking at the videos. Oh, and I was seeing the past Raw live streams. Yes, Linda. There's lovely Linda. There's lovely Saren. When I was doing a final test, it was my weird face. Oh, Wine Wednesday on November 6th was Cher Bono. Who wouldn't want to share Bono? Okay. Even as a grandmother, she's pretty hot. I'm not suggesting grandmothers aren't, please. You know what I mean. I'm looking at these videos Angela and I did. PDA, public display of affection, and panty shopping. We tried to do ASMR, and the honeycomb was rancid. Well, you know how it goes. It's crazy. YouTube needs to get their act together, because you lose subscribers to your channel when you do live streams. Does any of you know that? It's very odd. It's more odd than me. And it's frightening that some of you think I'm not odd, so I'm really concerned about many of you. Over on May December Society. Yes. That's where you want it? I'll email you on May December Society. I got it. I have to read the whole thing. That's possible. You have me on your loudspeakers. Jenny from the block. Sarah, safety first. And if I went safety first, if safety first was the first thing in mind back in the day, I'd have had a very dull life. Really, you're just rewatching that one. That's funny. What are some songwriting tips? Well, what comes first, the lyrics or the music? Now, lyrics, Are you a lyricist? Are you a musician? What is easier for you to do first? And if you're writing a song, something about that you know about. It's just like writing a story, writing a screenplay, telling jokes, something you know about. I would joke if I did stand up about my family. A lot of people do that. I have some strange members of the family. Part of the irony and the jokes would be that my family that I grew up with were not really blood relatives, and I didn't know that. And no one knew it until Ancestry.com, or as I like to call it, Incestry.com, became well known. You can write the lyrics, send me the lyrics. I'll put some music to it. I could use some new lyrics. It would be a song by Jenny from the Block and Joe. I couldn't believe Angela got what a prepackaged Chili's TV dinner. I know. Don't do it. Yes. $200 worth of gifts. Yeah. It's Kristen Live, right? .com. Is that it? It's the, well, I forget. Hold on. Let me see what it is again. I have to look it up. Oh, well, we're getting there. Yes, it is Kristen Live. I see her. Kristen is adorable, everyone, by the way. You see her videos. Kristen Live on YouTube. You guys got it? Here we go. I want you to do this. Many of you already know. Kristen Live. Or Kristen. Space Live. And you get her. I just got her. Joe whispering into the mic. It was a sultry night. No, let's see. Why didn't that go? Did I already send that up? I probably put it in the wrong spot. I'm so nerd. Please, everyone, go to Kristen Live on YouTube, and she has some amazing stuff. I like to watch her. She gets clothes and tries them on. I missed the bikini episode, and that's the one I wanted. I'll have to go back and watch that slowly. Ah, one of my favorite, haricot vert. Haricot vert. Green beans, green beans. I'm already subscribed to you, dear. You know, go to our website. A website, yes, you can put it up. Not really supposed to advertise there, but you could put it up. Go to my YouTube channel and type it in the comments. Just say something nice like, "Oh, I love you guys," and put Kristen Live on YouTube. Please come visit me. You know, something like that. A lot of people go through there. We're not going to kick you off. Christmas gift ideas, my favorite things, 2019. She's something. So do that. Kristen Live on YouTube. Well, you could sing on YouTube, Sarah, or you could do some of your modeling poses. You could give modeling tips. Yes. If you want to make your life a disorganized ball of angst and confusion, join me, won't you? I'm Sarah Welsh Lassie. Fake it till you make it masterclass. There you go. Prize giveaway over $200 value. Can I also play that game? The video is called Prize Giveaway. I'll check it out. Let me make a note. Kristen Live. Okay, I'll go on there and check it out. Maybe I will. I definitely will. Okay, what did Kathy do? I'm not sure what she's referencing there. That's what I do. Yeah, it could be a nice book. Dinner time. Oh my goodness. I'm hungry. I'm going to have to get off here at noon and eat something. Something. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Linda, very much. Enjoy your evening and your meal in beautiful Netherlands. So, Delilah Rose, 19, almost $1. Thank you, love. Delilah, you know, she comes strong to the mic, folks, as we used to say in the radio business. Coming strong to the mic. We're going to take a caller from Los Angeles. Delilah. Fake it till you achieve it, I guess. Why fake it? Delilah Rose. A rose by any other name. Delilah. And doing your makeup. Makeup to break up. Delilah, do you also do you gamble when you go to Las Vegas, or do you go to shows and just clubs and just hang out? And if you're by yourself, and let adoring men buy you drinks. Or you go with your girlfriends and the men buy all of you drinks. Probably dinner and more. The cup. Adoration Central here. Everybody adores. Yeah, that's me. I've got ajarred doors. That means they're partially open. Cher Bono. Yes, but if you liked someone and they wanted to buy you a drink, you wouldn't say, okay. You let me buy you a drink. But then again, you do, you end up paying for them yourself here, which I appreciate, dear. Thank you. Ain't no man buy me no drink. Well, men don't buy me drink. Yeah, you know, friends do. They say, Joe, I got this round. Good, because I'm only having one round. And he wanted to come up and party, but he was scared. What, to your condo? Hmm. Atta girl. Yes, anybody, you know, buy a drink. Sure, why not? Yes, that's lovely. Thank you. A lot of times they're not even paying for their drinks there, you know, if they're high rollers. And I'm sure all high rollers would be paying attention to you girls. What are you going for there on Gucci? The Her collection. Hmm. You should put my picture on that magazine. The Joe collection. It's Joe collection, Daddy. You're very welcome, Jenny. Thank you for adorning the thumbnail so beautifully. We'll see you next time. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Whatever you end up doing. A free service, vampire facial. What is a vampire facial? Joe, yes, I gamble at the machines, and no guy didn't want to come to my condo. He wanted me to go to his party. Oh, I see. I got you. I got you. Now I understand. But you did not want to go to his party. Hmm. Well, you have scruples somewhere along the line there. I mean, but if Quincy Jones, you know, invites you to a party, you should probably go. Hmm. The cup. Oh, that's hilarious. Someone is draining blood from you. Blood. I want your blood. You're pale. That's a hilarious image. I am. Well, you know, I'm not. So if I invite you, it's more likely you'll invite me. Not that I don't want to invite you, but you know what I mean. You're an LA girl. You're an LA girl. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't fine no more. Oh my goodness. Y'all are pretty, if it fits, I sits. You come to LA. Yes, to you, yes, I know. Well, you will. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to offer that. If it fits, I sits. I don't know. We are descending into the bowels of the apartment building that we have built here at Joe Daddy's apartment house. And everybody's got their own little apartment, luxury apartment, everyone. But we've wandered down to the trash room. Yes. Descend away. These are incendiary, descendiary ways. Hey, by the way, Welsh Lassie, I thought you were going to sleep. Isn't it late over there? You were tired. You fell asleep in class today. Whoa! You guys, Delilah, thank you so much. You know what? Delilah gets top billing. Every day I come on here and say, good morning, Delilah, whether she's here or not. Woo! Oh, thank you. Yes, I kept you awake. Delilah, that means we can play the $5 table blackjack 2 times. Because we win right away. That's very sweet of you. Thanks. So when are you heading out for Vegas? I've got to head out too. I can I can call you. I can call you if you like. Sarah's going to sleep. Claire is making dinner, and Kathy, I'm not sure what Kathy's doing though. Yes, I do too. And actually, I've met her in person, for those of you that don't know that. Right, Delilah? What happens in Florida happens everywhere. Now you're running Kate around. Okay, go ahead. Leave. Wow. And Kristen is being very busy and prepping food for tomorrow. I used to always travel up to Washington from Florida. I would drive up this time of year. Those of you that know me, you know I would do that. Then a few years ago, my mom moved here. Seems like for 10 years ago, but she moved here only a couple years ago. And I used to always go up there. And I would run her around, do things that she wanted, and then we would go to a restaurant with her dear friend for Thanksgiving dinner. The beauty of going up there is that the dinner was early. I was watching football all day, which I am wont to do on occasion. Well, most of the time, actually. I can just see here, man. Yes. I represent the Lollipop Guild. No, I don't. Let's see now. Crispy on the outside and tender and juicy on the inside. Yes, I know what you mean. That's very good. Ollie's fried chicken. No, I haven't had that yet. And Oles, it's Ollie's. Is that? I haven't seen that here, and we have everything here. I haven't even tried all of the fast food places that are here. And you know, Angela's very much into that kind of food. So, you know, I've kind of grown accustomed to it, I guess. It's not good for me. I used to eat so healthy. I'd have fish all the time. Fish. I love fish. I like oysters. I like clams. I like mussels. Oh, yes. I love the way they look, as we discussed last week. I thought these are supposed to be clean. What am I wiping them with? What the hell is this, anyway? Polyester made in China. The hell? Excuse me while I try and clean up my glasses. This little squirt thing doesn't work anymore. This squirt thing here, you see. And I represent the Lollipop Guild. Okay. You know what I think? I want everybody to just chill and relax for a minute. Dealing with the bank and stuff. Wow. Are you closing or closing online, or you're at the bank? I actually did a closing online once. So it's been recent, but not you know, in the last 5 years. It's a little better, but jeez. Okay. Also, has happened during my Joe time. Sigh. Oh, don't worry. We can always have some private Joe time. Sorry, I have not been active. Yep. Okay, we understand that. Close, girl. If we know anything, we know close. Right, Kristen? And let's see, another close horse. Not a horse in figure, but is Delilah as a close. When I first met her, she was shopping and had probably 15 items in her hand. I went in the store looking for her, and she said, "Over here, Joe, I'm checking out." And she did. Oil-less. No, I've never had that on an oil-less fryer. So you buy an oil-less fryer, like a different brand, oil-less, and you put the chicken in there. I would like that. You know what I don't like though, and it's becoming more and more a problem, and the poultry industry is trying to determine a way to figure out when. Do you know what a wooden breast is? You guys know? I always called it rubber chicken. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's a chicken breast that is, it cannot harm you, but it tastes terrible. It's just like rubbery. And the other one is, you know, do you know what they are? Yay, congratulations, Sarah, and congratulations. This is a great moment, and I'm glad you shared some of it with us. I make an excellent bunny. So wait, what happened? No, you fry it without oil, okay. Claire Bell's talking about Claire's a squirt thing. Squirt thing? Oh. Yeah, I know. I just don't know how to get this clean. My glasses seem frightfully dirty, and I know. You know what they say? Get a dab, put a dab of Dawn, you know, dishwashing soap you might have near your sink. Put that, so I did a couple years ago, and I always used it. The problem is that Dawn now doesn't have just their regular crap. they have to have triple, quadruple strength, and it is not the same. It's got too much stuff in it. My eyes the same color they used to be. Yes, of course. Oh man, what a day. Frying turkey is a southern thing. But my daughter is allergic to peanuts, so instead of using peanut oil, you can purchase an oilless fryer. Ah, that's cool. Being allergic to peanuts, I understand, is not a hereditary thing, right? So I wonder what causes that. Ask Sarah. You kept me awake. Make it worth it, Joe. And then Claire said, squirt thing. And then, you make an excellent bunny. I don't understand that, but ask Sarah. Why I'm an excellent bunny, I don't get you. Crispy on the outside and tender and juicy inside. No, that's chicken. If it's not wooden chicken. Look up a wood chicken breast, and I know you've all had them before, and you say, God, this just doesn't taste right. Tastes kind of rubbery, spongy. That's a wood chicken breast. So what they try and do is touch the breast, see if it's hard or not. And no, they're not searching for implants. It's the makeup of the chicken breast. I'll have to get an oilless fryer. What else is good in there? Vegetables, veggies. That Delilah, man. Delilah's the real deal. She may be working herself up to another thumbnail appearance. I do have to put Kristen into it. I think I have Kristen. Did Kristen go up yet? Kristen, have you been a thumbnail yet? You sent me a photo, I believe. Did you not? I can take one off of your website. Mandy, we haven't seen in a while. I've heard, and Alex, that's right. Alex Uchida goes up. Yeah. Special thanks as always to my very good friend and let's see, and lunch partner, Delilah Rose. Beautiful woman. And thank you once again very much for your kindness. Well, you're all kind, but for your generosity. And so, and everyone contributes, I know you do. An oilless fryer. Maybe this is the time to get an oilless fryer on Black Friday. Yes, Delilah Rose. So I'm off to get in 5 minutes my neck cracked. To send away. The nose fits. If not, we'll make it fit. Or Cyber Monday, you're right. Kathy, you're right. I can't do it myself, Sarah. And you know, it's just the reason why we can't do it ourselves. You know, you turn your head and is because even when he's getting ready to do it, I know it's coming, and he knows it too, and then boom. But there are people that can do it themselves. I watched on YouTube how to do it. I can't, and most people cannot because you know about the impending blow. It's like, yeah, go ahead and hit me. Yeah, I don't want you to, and that's what it's like. You can crack. I can do my back, but I can't crack my neck myself. Well, I know you can yourself cracked, but yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to break something, and I probably will. Now your crack I could handle. Use it just all inclusive. Yes. Was that irreverent to say something like that? The eve before Thanksgiving. I'm giving thanks to all of the beautiful, beautiful women here, and the wonderful men who grace us occasionally. Any men out there, please say hello. Hello. Not you. All right. I can do both. Your joints are like a creaky floor. Your joints sound like Rice Krispies. Oh, I love munching on Rice Krispies. I'm going to get an oilless fryer. That would be like a priest or a monk who goes to the beach without sunscreen. It's an oilless fryer. I mean, it's close. You can connect those dots, can't you all? The vicar is going to the beach, and he takes his clothes off except for his swimming trunks, and he doesn't have any suntan lotion or oil, so he is an oilless fryer. You can hear those things during sex, you can, really? Must be pretty quiet there. Oh well. I don't know. What's all that muffled noise with tears and Claire, you devil. It was really loud. Above the normal noise? Slagging? What does slagging mean? I tell you, you need to. It's a difficult yes, indifferent. It's a difficult language, that Welsh. And even when they interpret it in English, you'd think it would be easier. But they come up with words I've not even experienced. You slagging me sex off. You slagging me sex off, are you? Like shunning. No, I'm not shunning you. I should shun, but I don't shun. I should shun you. That's Japanese. I should shun you. I don't know. That doesn't sound right either. Let me see. Slagging. So it's to. So I wonder where Johnny is. He's slagging us. Would that be used? Don't slag me off, you ball bag. Like, don't slag me off, you ball bag. You bow bag, you baby. This language is really, I mean, I usually get Claire, but you're really out to lunch. You must be in Wales. And it's past lunchtime. Like, don't slag me off, you ball bag. What's a ball bag? Oh, it's like a scrotum sack. Is that what it is? A ball bag? It's like a bag of nuts. And Glaswegian. A ball bag, I got it. Are you typing slower today, or are you tired? You don't speak Yank? Sure you do. Of course you do. Yank this, is what they'd say. Yank this, mate. Oh, you're a Yank. Yank this, mate. Okay, then. Right. Get it all in one. But the cups joints are like crisp, what is it? Snap, crackle, and pop. It is very good. All right, guys, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, by the way. We went from good morning to good afternoon. And we're going to have to stop there because I have to go out. Saren is into closing. Claire is going to be making dinner. Kathy's cup is overflowing with love and everything for everyone. Yes, thank you, Kathy. And all of you who are traveling tomorrow, please be safe, Kathy, you and Carrie included, of course. Let me just get in my truck on the highway and eat my zucchini in the elevator with my pants on. In any language, that sounds bizarre. Even if you say, let me just get in my whatever, and on the pavement or whatever, the motorway, well, a zucchini is called something else over there. And an elevator is a lift. Over here, a lift is a ride. Pants off. She's going to say trousers or knickers. Knickers. That's what it is. You wear those little knickers. I think that's what you mean, right? Please, pants down. Pants gone. She pants and pants. Okay. It's been wonderful, folks, with you all. Everybody's been so especially kind today because I think tomorrow's Thanksgiving here. Is it Thanksgiving everywhere? No. You don't celebrate Thanksgiving, do you? You have your own. In Canada, they have it a different time. In Mexico, I don't know anything about that. Wild, Wild Wine Wednesday. It's okay. I'm Joe Daddy. That's the topic. It's the topic of discussion every day, Ken. Nice of you to drop in, Ken. Thank you. Thanks for being here, but you're dropping in just when we're dropping out, unfortunately. I want to thank you all. Delilah, thank you so much, darling. And thank all of you, all the nutbusters in blue that protect our site and ward off all criminals, except perverts, provided they're of age. See you, Claire, darling. See you. Kisses. Kisses to you all. So, Sarah, Claire, and Kathy. Jenny from the block has left. Saren is in a closing. We'll have to congratulate her again on Friday. Kristen, of course. Kristen, thank you. Don't forget, go to Kristen Live, folks, and get in on that contest she's having. Wouldn't that be great if I won something like that? That'd be great. Okay, so we had Charlie here. Mario for a moment. Yep, Kathy, the cup. The cup. Linda was here, and Linda is having dinner, I believe, in the Netherlands or in Holland. There's Delilah again, making it rain on Joe's parade. Beautiful. Striper is on his way to on his journey. And Eve Adams, of course. Au revoir. She had to leave. Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir, gopher. Okay. Yeah, still, I don't know. Anyway, she's gone. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. And I will talk to you all on Friday. I look forward to seeing you all. And many of you I will be speaking to in the interim, as it were. Take care, everyone.